it's me, Kika, your lifestyle blogger. So I have some news for you. I want to talk to you a little bit about my home here, my interior design work, my whole idea of why I came up with the country cottage feel in the first place. I am the type of person that likes to change my space ever so often. If I'm feeling down or feeling a certain way, I feel like the energy in the space really makes a big difference. So changing your space changes the energy. That's just my belief, and it's always worked impeccably well for me. So I've had some life events that has happened in the last couple of weeks. Pretty personal, but I just needed to change the energy in this entire home. That's how serious it was. And so I have been on this like venture, going out of town for my job and just kind of doing all these incredible things that I've always wanted to do. And I'm really feeling good about those things because I'm able to go to concerts. Just last evening, I went to the Dave Chappelle concert, and that was so much fun. Aside from the traffic, there were people here that we found out that came from Vegas and just kind of all over to the concert. So we had a full house in there. And my boyfriend and I, we did something a little different. We sat at these like drink rails at the concert, which is really nice. I really like it. So this is my recommendation. If you're 50 and up, definitely go for the drink rail seats because you can get your food, your drinks, sit them down, still have a nice seat, get a great view of the concert. It is wonderful. But when you have to get in those like bleacher-like seats, oh my gosh, I don't know about you guys, but that is so hard for me because I'm excited because the concert's going on. I want to be comfortable so I have my drink, but I'm old. I'm 50. So to me, that's old. And so after I drink my drink, I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to go to the bathroom. And then I happen to look down and see all the people that I need to pass or climb over. And oh my goodness, it is not comfortable. I have went to 2 concerts like that, and it was so uncomfortable. And there were so many people that you don't want to lose the person that you're with, and you want them to come with you, but they don't want to come with you because they are trying to watch the concert, and it's just all kind of stuff. But let me tell you, the drink rails, that's the way to go because so when you're going into like the concert and they have these like curtains, and so you are actually right behind that curtain at the drink rail area where you could put your food and your drinks. And then if you have to go to the bathroom, you just literally go out of that curtain and the bathroom is right there. You just go. So your person that you're with don't have to miss the concert. You can go to the bathroom. You can have your drinks. It's all. So from now on, when I do go to concerts, if it's not at a casino, casinos are always comfortable, rather you're on the bleachers or whatever. They make everything accessible because, older people go there. So that works. But if it's a concert that's not at the casino, and you're in like a stadium or whatever, get the drink rail seats. I'm telling you, this tip is so important because you will really enjoy it. So anyway, we were late for getting to the concert because the traffic was horrendous, but we actually seen Dave Chappelle. We got to see like 1.5 comedians before he actually came out. So we were that late. I think he had like 3 or 4 people with him that kind of did the introduction part. But anyway, once we got there, we were comfortable. It was nice. It was kind of claustrophobic because there were so many people, and my boyfriend got really, really hot, so he had to step out. He said, I'm going to step out for a minute and just get some air, and then he came back. But it was just so accessible. And he said, you know what? After the concert, he was like, I'm so glad you got them drink rail seats. I really like that. I mean, I was here. I was able to put my elbows up, my arms turned this way, that way. He said it was cool. So drink rail seats, I won't brag about that for too much longer, but thumbs up to that. So anyway, let's talk about my interior design and kind of what I have done to my house. So as you can see right here, I got that bird cage hung up, and I'm thinking about adding some greenery or whatever. I got that bird cage from the Goodwill, but the problem with it, I noticed when I got it home, is that it won't unlatch, so I can't actually open it to put stuff in it. So I'm thinking that's why the person got rid of it. But you know what? If I have to, I will break that latch and re-put it on because everybody knows that I am the fixer. I am the one that will take something broken, piece it back together, and I will keep using that. All you got to do is paint it. They won't see that it was ever broken. So anyway, if I need to, I haven't got to that point yet, but I will open that up, and I'm thinking about putting some greenery in there. I haven't got to the greenery part of this country cottage design yet because I'm waiting for Hobby Lobby, of course, to do their sale. You know their greenery there can be horrendously expensive. So when it's 50% off, that's my kind of greenery, and that's when I'll go for it. So I'm just waiting. Every Sunday, Hobby Lobby, I gave them a call. They said they come out with their information as far as what's going to be on sale for that week. So as soon as the greenery is on sale, your girl is there. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get greenery for above my cabinets here, and I'm going to do something a little different. In the past, you know, I got these little cute little flowers and things like that, but I really don't want things to look so fake. I just can't. I can't do the fakey flower thing. I know I got a little bit of plastic flowers going on here, but fakey flowers is just not what I want. So these flowers, they do have some that's on the vine that look more realistic, so I'm going to try those in addition to putting it on my fireplace and above my little curio cabinets that I have, and then I may stick some in there along with whatever else I decide. I don't know if I want to put some cute, they got these cute little rustic bird eggs. There are different colors, they got speckles, they got all kind of different things. Thinking about maybe I want to put that in there as a design, but it's so high you won't be able to see it unless I prop it up. But I'm thinking I might go that route because there is so many different kind of designer bird eggs, and I think I might like that. And then the whole point of this country cottage look is to have it all year round. So even when Christmas time comes, I don't want to change things out really, so all I want to do is be able maybe to add lights. So if it's on my fireplace, I'm thinking I will just grab some of them little cute, tedious Christmas lights and just add it to what's already there to give it that more, you know, Christmas feel. So I really like that a lot. And so another thing I want to talk to you about, and I see my grandkids are calling me, but I'm going to keep on talking through this and I can give them a call back. But another thing that is so fantastic is, I don't know if you guys remember back in the day when we were kids and we had those refrigerator magnets, you know, the big kind with the different colors and you could spell, or I was going to get those, but I was like, that's too ancient for me. I ain't feeling that. I'm not getting it. So I didn't do it, but I did get some fridge magnets. First of all, I don't know if you guys know, I've been watching Good Times like crazy. All of the seasons, all of the episodes, all of the shows. I am just like going back down memory lane here, and I am loving every single bit of it because at age 52, I am able to look at those shows and see what they really were from back then. When I was a kid looking at that, it was something all the way different. But now that I'm an adult and I'm 52 and I've lived life and I'm re-looking at these shows, it's really interesting. It's amazing. So I'm doing that. I ordered a Good Times refrigerator magnet. It cost $11, you guys, on eBay. But anyway, that's coming. I'm excited. I'm hanging that on my fridge. And then I got some more fridge magnets that I want to show you. They are so realistic and cute. I put them on the top part of the fridge because I need to keep them away from my grandkids, because I am sure that they will take my fridge magnet. So every time they come over, you know me, I'm going to be looking at my fridge, making sure they didn't steal none of my magnets for their little doll houses or whatever. But anyway, another thing I did is I finished my table, and I added just a little finishing touch. I went on eBay and I got some napkins. Now, if you guys watched my episode before, I talked about like how to redo your table. So I did this table using Dollar Tree cups and plates and bowls and things like that because I do have grandkids and I do like them over a lot. So if they happen to take one and break it, it won't be such a big thing because I only paid $1 for it. But honestly, it's really not what I paid for it, because sometimes Dollar Tree only has certain things one time and then you never see it again. And I think this, what I got, is one of those. So I want to show you, if you haven't seen the video or you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to show you a quick picture right here. And that is what my table looks like. And believe it or not, that is all Dollar Tree. That's all Dollar Tree right there. So I'm so excited. Well, okay, except the table runner. I did order that from eBay. You know, I had to kind of keep in the feel of the flowers, you know, not trying to be too grandma-ish, but, you know, I had to keep that pattern going. But anyway, what I wanted to do is add just a little bit of a pop of color because I love the black and white. I was feeling it. It's good. Even though I had some stripes going on, we were doing the same color, so it was perfect. It was blending well. But the problem was, where's the color? So I did my blue. You know my blue. I love my blue. So I brought my blue in the form of a napkin. So I ordered 12 napkins. I only needed 6. I put 6 away. So when those get dirty, I'll change them out or dusty or whatever. You know, this is my table scape. So this stays like this all the time. So yes, you are from every 2 weeks when they get dusty, dust them off or wash them, and then re-put them back on the table and reset your table. But that's my table scape. That's my design look. I like my house to look like something right out of a magazine. It just feels cozy and comfortable to me. But anyway, so I added the blue. So I want to show you a picture of what that looks like. And then we're just going to look at that. I'm going to show you a video because I got to talk to you a little bit about my table scape. And then what I did is I did order my dog. I have 2 miniature teacup dogs, and I have 2 big Aussie Doodle dogs. My Aussie Doodle dogs are my cabin boys. They're my boys. My 2 little teacup dogs, I've had them for almost, I want to say 15 years now. They're still living. They're still trucking. I take such good care of these babies. I even cook them food on the stove. But anyway, that's a whole nother video. But what I wanted to do is out of their kennel that's in my living room, they stay in the kennel pretty much all the time because they'll get right up on their feet. And I've heard stories of people stepping on these dogs, and I want my dog to stay safe. So I got a big kennel in the living room, and what I did is I found a table on Facebook Marketplace, and I took the top off of that table, and then I repainted. It was a wood table. It was heavy and sturdy, and it had some sides that came down that could go on top of the kennel like a lid. But when I had got it home, it was a little bit too small for the kennel that I got for the dogs. So, but it did fit on there nice and gave it a little bit of a height. So I just went ahead and kept it. I went to Hobby Lobby and got some doorknobs and door pulls, put that on there. I got some paint from Home Depot, and I painted it white. And I am using my dog kennel as a picture table. And I think you guys seen pictures of that. But if you have not, I will show you again right here. Picture table. So beautiful. I love it. I love that. So anyway, but these dogs don't go outside because one time I brought my dogs outside and a hawk coming down was trying to get them. Oh my gosh. I was running like crazy and I got my babies. That was not going to happen. Not on my watch. But anyway, that scared me so bad. Sometimes I do give them outside breaks. I know you hear them barking right there. They want to be known. Quiet. So instead, I've taught them they go to the bathroom on their paper tray. So when they go, I have to constantly clean this litter box out, but it's in my living room. That's kind of an eyesore when people come over, things like that. So I had ordered this cover for the kennel, but when I got it, I didn't measure right. It's too small, so I'm going to send that back. But I realized right here, I have a beautiful, like a throw blanket that was gray that's in keeping with the other color that I added to my design edition. And so I just draped that over that, and it doesn't look bad. So I'm going to show you that too and what that looks like. I think it looks just fine. You know, in a country cottage design anyway, you want clean lines in some areas. Like this is more modern, but I made it work. But you want things draping, you know, so I have some stuff draping over my my beautiful chases. I have 2 of them. And then I have something draping over the dog kennel. So I think that works really, really well. So I'm really excited about that. And I want to be able to show you that. So I'm going to do a little bit of video just to kind of pan around the room and show you guys everything that I have done. My cross came. So that is in the entryway of the hallway. Now this is last but not least. My cross. If you guys don't know it, I am a child of God. I don't want to say Christian because people get all mixed up in religion and stuff. I'm non-denominational. I follow Christ, Jesus. Okay? So that is that, and I wanted to be able to share that with you. So I have a cross because the reason why I changed this space in the first place because I felt like I needed to change the whole aura. Everything that was going on in here just didn't feel holy to me. So once I changed this space to this country cottage design feel that I have going on right now, I want to protect that. So I prayed all up in here. I've been praying for the last week, child. I'm going to be praying for here on out every single day. You got to do what you got to do. And I'm telling you, if you don't believe the prayer works, I'm telling you it works. But anyway, so in addition to prayer working and kind of all of that, I ordered a cross. It's such a beautiful cross. And I hung it right in my entry. So people will come in the front door. They'll come around the corner. and then right above they will see that cross. And then I got some letters from the Dollar Tree, and I hung on there, "In this house we praise the Lord." And so that just sets the tone for anybody that's going to walk in my house. That's what it is. And so I am excited to pan around and show you guys what's been happening. Keep watching. More video footage coming right up. All right, y'all, I'm going to start right here in my entryway. So this is my entryway when you first walk into this blue door right here. And I'm not going to show you the outside of that door because I still need to fix it up. But on this wall, which I have to patch up because grandkids came through. But anyway, this is where we hang our coats and our things, okay? And so this is the entryway. And as you come in and you move around this corner, now disregard that patch. I got to patch the wall right there because when we move that couch down and put my new couch in, yep, that's what happened. So I'm going to fix that up. I already patched the wall. I just got to add wallpaper. So anyway, right here is where my beautiful cross hangs. And it says, "In this house we serve the Lord." I love this cross. Look at that. That is so beautiful. That sets the tone of what is in this home. So we move around here to my living room. So this is an open floor plan. So my living room and dining room and all that is together. So this is where I was sitting talking to you a little bit earlier. I brought my greenhouse in from outside because the weather is changing. We are in fall weather here in Minnesota, and you know how cold that can be. So guess what? I'm going to start planting again, and we're going to do it indoors. I got my lights. I got everything going on. Now, I'm not going to go in my kitchen too much because I still got to get my beautiful drapery, but I do want to show you something in my kitchen. So this is the fridge that I repainted. I didn't do a great job, but, you know, it's keeping with the feel and the color and all that. And it was so much better than that chalkboard paint. So look at my cute magnets. This is what I was telling you guys about. And I have them up at the top part of the fridge because my grandkids will definitely get their hands on these and try to take them home. They're so cute. So these are little noodle bowls. You guys know that wonderful restaurant called Ramen or Ikubu Ramen or something like that? Anyway, I probably saying that wrong. So sorry. But this is what these are. Look at this. So you got your little ramen you would order, and you got your little meat that goes in there, and you got your noodles. Isn't that cute? All of them. These are some of my favorites. This one is just too cute because you know I love shrimp. This will be mine. This is the seafood ramen. I just thought that was adorable. Anyway, I'm a cast iron eggs and bacon type girl, so yeah, you know you gotta have that. And then, oh, last but not least, I am a wine girl. Wine and bread. I love that. And then my teapot matches the colors in my house, so I had to get that. Coffee. That's my boyfriend right there. And me. All right. So we're going to go over here and I'm going to show you my table. So this is what I did with that pop of color. I added the blue. And that makes things just look so much more polished and together. So yeah, that blue really, really changed things, I think, for this tablescape. So I am so excited. All right. Now we're going to go on over here. And this is the table, my picture table. So I had to rearrange this because I did add this to it. So my dogs are in there, but I wanted to just put something just to kind of cover it from the living room area. You know, if I have guests over and we're sitting in the living room, and I could probably fix that right there a little bit better. But for the most part, I think it works. I think it works. So I do work from home a lot, and so that's my desk there. But eventually I will probably end up moving that desk out and upstairs and putting some different type of cabinet or something there. But anyway, hope you like it. I hope you liked this video. I know I talked about a lot and I kind of went off on other tangents or whatever, but I wanted to make my point. And I wanted you to know, like, this journey. To me, you know, design and decorating, like, there's two things. There's a decorator and there's a designer. And I'm going to tell you the difference. I'm going to give you guys a little interior design tip that I learned when I was in college for interior design. So anyway, a decorator and a designer. So a decorator, just basically, it's more of a surface type person where they are looking to match colors, matchy, clean lines, everything perfect, uniform. That's a decorator. A designer designs from the heart. And what I mean by that is when they walk into a space, it has to feel a certain way. The looks and the lines, that's important too, but you're trying to create a feeling. So if someone is, let me just tell you a difference. So if someone is a person that maybe is outgoing, that kind of person, they're an outgoing person, and their space is gonna be how I would design a person that's really outgoing or whatever. It would be, I don't want to say cold, I don't want to use that word, but it wouldn't be like this. This is too frilly. This is a person that stays home all the time and just wants to look at their stuff. You know what I mean? But a person that is more outgoing is going to enjoy the outdoors more. And when they go into their space, they want stuff more uniform, clean lines, kind of decorating. You can get away with it with decorating, but having a designer design it is a little bit more important, because the big things that matter is going to be in your space. Like, for instance, maybe when you come home from jogging and working out and you're tired, but you are more of an outgoing person, what's more important? I'm going to have a beautiful Chase lounge in there for you to be able to sit back, put your feet up, because you're still classy. So this is the classy workout type person. A Chase lounge works perfect for that type of person, because they can take their tennis shoes off, put them in their neatly organized closet, because of course those type people have a closet for shoes and a closet for clothes and a closet for suits. So what you want to do is make sure that their space, they're able to come home and sit on a beautiful Chase lounge and be able to sit back and enjoy their space with a glass of wine. Now, the person that is really don't care, about what their space look like, they just want to be comfortable, then you can put the massage chair in the middle of the living room floor. But I'm sorry, I know a massage chair works, but I can't be having no big clunky massage chair in the middle of my floor like this is a massage parlor. That's not working. So instead, what I did, because of course I have back issues because I'm 50 and things happen. So, just like any other 50, when we have 50-year-old plus, when we have aches and pains, or younger, I'm not just picking on you guys, young people. I know you have aches and pains too, but let's just hope that it ain't like a 50-year-old's aches and pains. But I'm just saying that because I'm 50. But anyway, for me, I couldn't have a big massage chair in the middle of my living room taking up space, because that's not cute. You can't decorate a massage table to look cute to me. So I got this. So when I am working, I have this chair that or this pad where I can plug in, and this heats up, and there's like 4 balls in here, and I have a remote, and honey, I can have the massage of my life right here in my chair. Sometimes I turn it on when I'm in meetings because I need to stay awake, and I need a massage to stay awake. So I'll turn that on, and I'll be smiling the whole time in my virtual meetings. I know they be looking like, what is going on? One time, I'm just going to tell you guys this because I don't think my employee is going to watch this. But anyway, we was on a meeting, and my employee cracks me up. And so she is so creative. She's like this too. She's really creative. But anyway, she was doing, in the meeting, how I'm standing, she was moving like this. And I was like, what in the world? I'm looking at all the squares at everybody and her square. I'm like, what in the world is going on? What is she doing? And so I had to ask everybody about their week and everything. When I got to her, I said, okay, before you speak, please tell me that you're not on this meeting and just waiting because you have to go to the bathroom. Because you know how sometimes kids have ants in their pants when they have to go to the bathroom and they're doing like this. And I thought maybe I was talking, so she didn't want to be rude and walk away from the computer. But she said that wasn't it. She was working out. Can you believe it? So she was on a step machine, and she was stepping. And so she just made it clear to everybody when she's doing that, that's what she's doing. She's working out when she's in the meeting. Oh my gosh, that's okay too. Like whatever you have to do. I'm getting massages, she working out. Like we making a best of these virtual meetings, I'm gonna tell you. But anyway, thanks for watching. More video footage coming up. Quick, brief intermission. When I was giving you a little tour of the house, there was a particular area on my wallpaper here that I had to fix. And I repaired that. I found some extra pieces of wallpaper and I put that together. I like this pattern of wallpaper because even if you're kind of off, like this is where it was. Like look at this. Even if you're off in like patching strips and pieces together, it still looks pretty cohesive. Like it doesn't look bad at all. I know that this is a fix and eventually I'll buy more wallpaper. This wallpaper is pretty expensive and I'll recover, but to do a patch job, that looks pretty good. And so you can always do that. So always save your little pieces of wallpaper. I know sometimes you guys wallpaper up, especially people that aren't designers. Not saying anything about you decorators. No, not at all. But anyway, when you are putting the wallpaper up and if you get to the little end pieces, you just kind of throw it away. Don't throw those away. You need those, honey. Save every piece of wallpaper you can, because if you buy the expensive stuff like I do that costs anywhere from $40 on up, this stuff can get pricey, and sometimes you need rows and rows of it just to complete this look. This was like 3 rolls of that wallpaper to complete this look right here. That was crazy. 3 rolls I had to do, and I had little pieces left. Luckily I saved them. So then when we ended up having to move that couch out of the living room and move it downstairs, and I had that big old gash, I was able to patch that up and use what I had left to secure that. So, keep watching. More video footage coming up.
All right, guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button for more design videos from me coming right up. Thanks for watching.